Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 37 of the TEW 2020 UJPW series here on the channel, as it is the Superpower Series tour. And for this episode 37, I think this show in itself, the final show of the Superpower Series, is going to be pretty gigantic as far as the series as a whole. But because we have a major main event, and Toshiro Kawada versus Kenta Kobashi for the Unified Grand Heavyweight title. We also have multiple other title matches, literally every title on the line tonight, as Terry Funk and the Gladiator, Mike Awesome, taking on the British Combat Club. So it's a fun little team, mainly because Funk beat Norman during the Champion Carnival, and just felt like Terry and the Gladiator, they're kind of, if we put them together, because we've had them team, as far as Terry, and, when Cactus was there with the Gladiator Titan, so just to have Terry Funk and the Gladiator team up, I think that's a nice idea, and we'll see how well they do against the tag champs, obviously, because that's a major matchup for them. Junior heavyweight title matchup: The Great Sasuke versus Dean Malenko. I believe this is the first time meeting, singles wise, so that's massive for both guys. We'll see how that match plays out. All Asia heavyweight title matchup. We got a rematch from the Champion Carnival. Masahiro Chono takes on Akira Taue. All Asia Tag Team title matchup: Stan Hansen and Johnny Ace taking on Masawa and Tiger Mask 3. Of course, Tiger Mask 3 and Masawa have not defended their belts yet. Just pretty wild, since they've been champs for, I think, since February. So they've had it for a hot minute. But they finally get their first defense, their first chance at defense. Will it be successful or not? We shall see. Then a junior tag team title matchup: Hayabusa and Firecat versus Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro. The junior tag division scene, there's just so much talent in there. I know Firecat and Hayabusa, maybe it's not the best team that we could throw Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro's way, that they have done just really well with anybody we kind of throw at them, so that's giving me a lot of faith. And you see there, the Great Muta is finally going to make his debut for UJPW. He's going to take on Hiroshi Hase. He's going to be Kaiju Muta for pretty much up until the final day of the tour, then the big reveal, and then, obviously we're going to have the Muta match against Hase, which, we'll talk about that match once we actually get there. But I'm super excited to see how that plays out. And the Holy Demon Army versus the Blonde Squad. So we have a new stable. We'll just go ahead and look at it here as the new stable, the Blonde Squad. It's literally just because we've had Stan Hansen, Dan Spivey, Johnny Ace, and Candido team kind of throughout this series, really, for the most part, since the beginning. And we're going to add Chris Jericho. And I just feel like now is the perfect time to have them actually be a stable. We went with the Blonde Squad. I just felt like, sure, we already have a squad in the technician squad, but we also have two armies as well, so it just kind of seems like we could get away with it. Also thought about just having them be called the Blonde Bombers, and, that was just an idea. But yeah, I think, as far as a Gaijin team, we have a couple, obviously, with the Blonde Squad, the British Combat Club, and the American Violence Alliance, mainly, as kind of like our three kind of major ones. But this one, it's got history. Everybody, it kind of makes sense because Hansen can team with Johnny Ace, Hansen can team with Spivey, Johnny Ace and Candido obviously a team, and we're going to try Candido and Jericho out as a junior team. And maybe potentially, as far as maybe Johnny Ace and Jericho could be a fun team, or Hansen and Jericho even. There's a lot of different combinations. We know some of them don't work, like Spivey and Candido don't have any chemistry, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, as far as we have 4 matches, actually 5 for the first 5 nights, because Joel Deaton, we're going to job him out before we let him go. But the rest have 4 matches booked up, so we're pretty much halfway there already, just before we even, as far as I know, this is going to be a long tour, so we want to make the most of it. As our first day, it's a normal show. Oh gosh, it's not ready for that. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So we might keep this, we might change that. Who knows? But first of all, we gotta see, because the main event, we didn't really look through the tour goals, but I guess we can run through it real quick. But we're gonna have Kobashi and Kikuchi against Kawada and Fuchi for night 1. Night 2, Terry Funk and the Gladiator Titans against the British Combat Club. Pretty simple stuff. Night 4, Holy Demon Army versus, that's gonna be obviously Kawada and Taue against Kobashi and Shono, just taking the All Asian, the Grand Heavyweight title match into one. And then Taue and Hase taking on Shono and Muto. That's basically again taking two matches, putting them into one. We'll see how Taue and Hase can do, though, as a team. That could be potentially fun there. And the British Combat Club, with the Great Sasuke taking on Terry Funk, the Gladiator Titans, and Dean Malenko for Night 8 again. As far as making 2 matches from the Superpower Series into 1 for the tour show. That's, I think we got a pretty solid show, though, lined up. So, I think it's safe to say this should probably be the main. As far as Kobashi and Kikuchi against the Whole Demon Army of Kikuchi and Fuchi. Make sure Fuchi takes the loss here. That's going to be 20 minutes. I mean, Hashimoto and Muto against Hase and Kensuke Sasaki is a pretty good idea. And we're going to have Hase beat Kaiji Muto there. So that's a big win. Blonde Squad versus Super Generation Army. That is Stan Hansen, Johnny Ace, and Candido against Masawa, Jun Akiyama, and Tiger Mask 3. Tiger Mask 3 is going to beat Chris Candido there. Junior tag match. Sasuke and Too Cold Scorpio against Wild Pegasus and Dean Malenko. Nice little win for the Sasuke Too Cold Scorpio team. And then Joel Eaton versus Satoshi Kojima. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting matchup, but that is fucking for sure. As, both guys are unrecognizable, so it's gonna suck. But I'm willing to sacrifice to get a pretty good rating out of that. We're gonna have a Young Lion matchup as well, as we will go with, I just want to go with Scott Norton, but I'm gonna go with Eddie, just to kind of play it safe. Yeah, just go Eddie and Contour Sheik. I know, obviously, the J-Cup is around the corner. So we want to make sure kind of everybody's locked in that we want to use. Good shit. So we need a Steel Show match. We'll go with a just heavyweight tag. I think that'll probably be for the best. Let's see here. Might have to go with a junior one, though. Yeah, we might just have to do that. So we got Flash and Smash. Yeah, Flash and Smash against Miracle Bonds Connection. Why not? Just 2 beefy teams beating the shit out of each other. We'll have Gordy get a win. And that should help out the card, too, because obviously Doc's going to do really well in that matchup. Hopefully there. They might knock it down a couple of points because of the time, but it still should be a decent little matchup. Might go with another singles match, actually, just to make it an even, or an odd 3, rather. We might go with a 6-man, maybe. I'm trying to think who could team up with Brad and Eddie Gilbert, and it makes sense. It's kind of the conundrum we have with that Gilbert-Armstrong team. Sometimes that third guy, Jin, it's kind of hard to kind of pin down who I want it to be. Unfortunately. But, because, Joel Eaton could have been a good spot for that, honestly. The more I think about it, but it is what it is. Yeah, we don't want to use Jericho. We'll just use Bill Anderson. I feel like that's a safe fall through plan there. And the junior team, I mean, we can just go with the Technical Technician Squad. That seems fair to me. We'll have Otani beat Bill Anderson, and we'll be on our merry way for the first day in the books. That is not bad at all. Felt like this is a pretty good show, all things considered. We gotta make sure we pick our venue, but we should be having a pretty solid show. Don't know if I want to change it. Just kind of looking at it, it's gonna be a bit risky. Yeah, I think that's we're gonna change it. Yep, as probably for the best. Because yeah, it was a heavyweight title match, is why that was on that night. But yeah, we'll just make sure that's a tour show. Not like it's gonna matter now, but it's nice to be on the side of caution. Yeah, always starting off the tour with the Gotta City Gymnasium. Let's run it. 42, yep. Satoshi Kojima, though, almost on the 60s, so that's a good sign. Kojima, with the sit-out spine buster. We have to give him his fucking finishers. Because he never wins with the fucking lariat or the cozy cutter. I'll have to change that. 59, though, for Black Tiger 2 and Kentora Shiga. Eddie with the win with a brainbuster, 939. 66 for the 6-man team with Gilbert, Armstrong, and Bill Anderson against the Tactical Tactician Squad as Otani submitting Bill Anderson. Good match. Yeah, good match. For sure. As Otani, we just got to get him over the hump. Because he's ready. You know, as far, especially for being so young. And still being, like, unrecognizable. Or, unknown, rather. As, yeah, it's a good match. Match for sure. 78 for Miracle Bond's connection against Flash and Smash. It's a good performance from Doc and Terry Gordy too. Obviously, they're an excellent team. It's just the Albright and Doc team's just a little bit better. But yeah, this is a fun little tag match. Decent little mid card matchup. Dean Malenko, Wild Pegasus losing to the Great Sasuke and Too Cold Scorpio. Sasuke pinning Wild Pegasus with a Michinoku driver in 20 minutes. Another good little matchup. 83 for the Blonde Squad against the Super Generation Army as Tiger Mask 3 with a moonsault on Candido in 2010. Good stuff. Good stuff, too. Candido was even the worst guy of the match. Johnny Ace and Jun Akiyama. So that's wild. Stan Hansen's getting worse, though. You can definitely tell. You can definitely tell there in that matchup. So you got like a 78. Yeah. And he's got low morale, too. 92 for Muto and Hashimoto against Kensuke Sasaki and Hiroshi Hase. That's a banger of a matchup. Northern Light suplex from Hase over Kaiji Muto in 20 minutes. And then 86 for Kawada and Fuchi against Kobashi and Kikuchi. I could have swore they had good chemistry, Kobashi and Kikuchi. That's okay, though. Still a good little match. Almost the same as far as ratings-wise. A little bit better was the Holy Demon Army team, so they probably should have got the win there. But, yeah, pretty solid. Didn't gain any pop or anything. Yeah, we'll take it. Solid night 1. As on to night 2. Alrighty, night 2, as we have a backstage incident. Talway passing on psychology tips to Masato Tanaka. As of course, for this night, I think the main event, we do have some good matches, but I think the main should be this Funk and the Gladiator Titans against the British Combat Club matchup. Terry Funk going to beat Johnny Smith in 20 minutes. That's a big win for the Terry Funk and Gladiator Titans team. Now this Stan Hansen, Dean Malenko, Masawa, Great Sasuke match. Now I'm thinking about it, this should probably be a little higher, as Stan Hansen going to be beating the Great Sasuke, but what a fucking match that is. That's a banger, as Chono and Shinya Hashimoto with Tatsumi Fujinami going to take on the Holy Demon Army of Taue, Fuchi, and Black Tiger 2, as Black Tiger 2, Eddie, going to beat Tatsumi Fujinami there. A little fallback from the tag match we had with Too Cold and the Great Sasuke against Dean and Wild Pegasus. Wild Pegasus is going to beat Too Cold Scorpio there in 12, and then Deaton and Jinsei Shinzaki. It's going to be a nice win for Jinsei Shinzaki, which Joe Deaton is pretty pissed about losing to. Makes sense. Makes sense. We might go with Yuji Nagata first, because he could probably use it a little bit more. We'll just keep it as Jinsei Shinzaki. It's no big deal. No big thing. As, then we'll have the Young Lion matchup, which we had Shiga just then, so we are going to either Tamon Honda or Teo Kia. We'll go Teo Kia. And we got... no, we probably will save Tenkoji for something. Yeah, we will use Osamu Nishimura, though. Nice to see him doing well. Getting the win. Perfect. Nice. So we want to have something, a couple of tag matches and stuff to kind of really balance things out. Let's go Hosaka and Azako against Tenkoji. Really going undercard heavy for this first match, but... Or first, not first match, but this second night here. We'll have Tenzan get a win. Perfect. We'll give him a little bit of time at least, so that way it's not too crazy. We'll still put it before this match, though. And Too Cold Scorpio and Wild Pegasus. We definitely could use a mid-card matchup. I think we're going to have Johnny Ace, Candido, and Jericho. We'll have Jericho's debut here. I think we're going to go with the Can-Am Express with the Great Gamma. 20 minutes. Let's give Jericho the win. Even though his pop is like not even in the tens, in the single digits. So this should go very well. As far as having the Great Gamma not be upset. Wow, he did not complain. That is a hell of a trooper. Hell of a trooper there. Yeah, won't go Chubu. Probably won't go the Hiroshima Sun Plaza either. Yeah, we'll just run the Nakajima Sports Center for night 2. The business was booming though in '96, though. I do love to see that. Joel Deaton outperforms Shinsei Shinzaki. Shinzaki gets the win though in 9:33. 57 for Osamu Nishimura and Teo Kia. Nishimura getting the win in 10:30. 61 for Hideki Ozaka and Satoru Osaka. It was Tengoji with the Andakana Vice win for Tenzan over Satoru Osaka. Yeah, right team wins. Good stuff. 71 for Wild Pegasus 2 Cold Scorpio. Right guy wins there. It's too cold. It sucks because I feel like he should be doing a lot better than what he is. Just, holding back an inconsistency there. And crowd was still a little dissatisfied, unfortunately. 70, though, for this 6-man. Jesus, Jericho's doing a 30 right off the rip. Not great. Not great at all. We get to win the Lion Tamer, though, in 20 minutes over the Great Gamma. We all got to start somewhere. We all got to start somewhere. But at least he's got high star quality and high morale and all that good jazz. Yeah, we should be fine. Still, again, noticeable botch. Yep, there it is. Johnny Ace almost got injured there by the Great Gamma. An 80 for Chono, Hashimoto, and Fujinami against the Low Demon Army. And it's Black Tiger 2 getting another win here as he gets on the Gory Special this time over Fujinami. Yeah, just Tetsu Fujinami. His time has just kind of come, to be honest. So we're just, slowly but surely jobbing him out. Terry Funk's the Gladiator Titans against the British Combat Club. As that's a solid little co-main, to be honest. At 83, I don't mind that at all. As the British Combat Club probably should have won. They were the better team, but Big Titan, was pretty bad, unfortunately, compared to everybody else. But at least Mike Awesome and Johnny Smith did the same rating, so it's not going to be too bad between obviously Regal and Smiley, though, when they're teaming up together. That's going to be like a 99 rating, an 85 for our main event. We got there eventually. That's a hell of a main, though. Steen and Stan beating the great Sasuke and Mitsuha Amasawa. It's a banger. Banger for sure. Yeah, we'll take it. We will take that. That is a solid little show. We just keep on turning out some solid little tour shows. On to night 3 we go. Alright, another backstage incident. My god. As hopefully it's just something. Hey, oh wow. So another normal event. I don't say we just won't even bother because we're definitely going to just have this be another tour show. We'll bump that to 2 hours as well. Yeah, tour show. Wow, we went hard last year on that, but Tiger Torre spot for the Wrestler's Court. He was not paying attention during a locker room meeting. Come on, Torre. As the judge, Terry Funk, found him guilty. Sends by a crate of beer for the locker room. I love how the Funkers now ahead of the goddamn Wrestler's Court, not Stan Hansen anymore. If Brad Armstrong was to put over Osamu Nishimura, that is pretty awesome. Fuck yeah. We'll definitely have to make that happen during this tour. Oh, I guess we still have to pick this, so. There you go. Yeah, I need to start picking automatic for that. Just saves a little bit more time doing that. Man, the main event. I mean, this Terry Funk, Dean Malenko, Norman Smiley, Great Sasuke match goes pretty hard. Sasuke's going to beat the junior champion, Dean Malenko. That's a huge win. Needs that for sure. Okay, so we have. One of these matches can't be here. I'm assuming it's going to be. Yeah, because this is a crazy 8-man. We'll keep this one. As Spivey's going to beat Kikuchi there. That's a 20-minute matchup. We'll still use. Yeah. That's a crazy match, but we will just change this team. Because there's just really no point. Yeah, well, let's go with Jun Akiyama, Takeya Mori, and Tsuyoshi Kikuchi. It's a little different. Actually, no, because we just did we're doing the 8-man. Never mind. Yeah, we have to think a little bit different. Headhunters, not a bad call. Do them and like Vampiro, maybe. Yeah, might as well. It's a different vibe, but it gets us there. At the end of the day, we'll have Albright beat Vampiro. Not a bad match, though. Not a bad match at all. To be fair, Jesus. Jesus, oh yeah, we don't have to change all that. I'm an idiot. You're an idiot. As, yeah, headhunters, Vampiro, there we Jesus Murphy. Yamamoto, there we go. So, British Combat Club vs. Gladiator Titans. This was Regal and Johnny Smith against Mike Awesome and Big Titanus. Regal's going to beat Big Titan there. That just kind of makes sense from that perspective. So this should probably be a little lower, potentially, there. I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough one to really gauge. We'll keep it there. We'll just keep the card as is for now. And then we have the Joel Deaton Shinjiro Otani matchup. So obviously Otani's going to beat him. Yeah, perfect. Let me just plug in my headphones so you guys don't have to hear the fucking shit of Windows. There we go. That just saves everybody a lot of trouble. There we go. As yeah, and to go with I'm gonna go with Takeo Mori as far as taking on Damone Honda. There we go. Could even use Manabu Nakanishi. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, let's do that. Nakanishi could use as much help as he can. He hasn't been booked since March. Been a long time coming. Nice. So unfortunately, again, that's going to get hurt by a bad opener. But hopefully, we get us back on the right track. We do need to steal the show matchup. Thinking of having at least Taz in the match too. I know we have like everybody else from the Alliance booked. So we could either go with like a Brad Rannigan's, just a fun match, or even Aoyagi. Could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Aoyagi and Taz. Aoyagi gonna get the win. Sure, we'll have it be a Steal the Show match too. Why not? Fuck it. Fuck it. Nice. Oh, shit. We're going all over the place. Yeah, let's bump that down. There we go. We got it figured out. We'll go with probably a tag here. Just seems to be the safe bet. Yeah, I don't think we can use Jericho yet. But we definitely should. Definitely should at least give it a shot. Yeah, we'll go with Funaki and Tanaka. I'll go with the Tactical Tactician Squad. Against the junior team. Actually, let's have Brad and Eddie lose to as Osama Nishimura, Kyoshi Tamura. Perfect. If we can get him there. Oh, that's right. Tamura's got the MMA fight. That is right. So we will use Nuki Sano. This match just got a whole lot better. Wow, this should probably be the Steal the Show matchup. But yeah, Osama Nishimura over Brad Armstrong. Good shit. Should be a nice little junior tag match, though. Should be, just want to double check. Make sure. A lot of people still want to put over Candido. If we cheat over Tuco, okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Definitely do that. Bump that up. Alrighty. It's a good little show. Good little show. Yeah, Wakayama Prefectural Gym for night 3. Look at the fucking economy. Booming. The wrestling industry is booming. We might finally get our 100. I've been waiting. Been waiting forever. This might finally be the time. As Otani with a springboard dropkick. He did well. Just, again, it's not enough openness between the two guys. Nakanishi gets a back injury against Takeo Mori. That's unfortunate. Thank God it wasn't caused by Takeo Mori. As Aoyagi beating Taz. Taz was really off his game. He probably should have won. It's just a shitty undercard. That's what this has turned into. 69 here. Oh wow, someone Nishimura and Nuki Sano have good chemistry. Well, doesn't that just work out? As, yeah, Nishimura almost outperformed Brad Armstrong because of that. So he gets the win in 20 minutes. It's good stuff. Good stuff there. Eddie Gilbert almost got injured from Osama Nishimura. That would have sucked. Regal and Johnny Smith against the Gladiator and Big Titan. Yeah, Regal with the Regal stretch on Big Titan in 20 minutes. Decent little matchup. 74 for the six man of the Headhunters with Vampiro against the Miracle Violence Alliance. Doc again just killing it. Albright and Gordy doing a very good job. Headhunter B, as far as 73. Obviously, Headhunter A would be doing very well, but he's got the injury still. Holding him back. And I think he almost got injured. The other one almost got injured. Jesus Christ. Jesus Murphy. So 78 for the 8-man LeBlanc squad in the Super Generation Army. Masawa and Stan Hansen doing really well there. Good shit. And 81 for the main event. That sucks that we couldn't really get a rockin' and rollin'. I think that's what just is going to happen with us having to have Joel Deaton lose like every opening match. It's just going to kill the show. But we might as well try something and try to help elevate the guys before we just let them go. Just be stupid to just release him since he's on a handshake deal. But yeah, on to night 4 we go. Alrighty, so we added one more match to this, so it's a 5-match card now that we have pre-booked. It's Taiwai passing on Psychology to Masato Tanaka. As the main event, probably this Kobashi Chono against the Holy Demon Army. As Taue is, of course, going to get the win. I figured the Holy Demon Army team should beat the Kobashi Chono team, but Taue's going to beat Chono there in 20. Super Generation Army versus the Miracle Vines Alliance. 6-man tag. Takeo going to beat Taz there. That's actually not that bad of a match, or that great of a match, but we have a lot of undercard stuff on this card. The Fantastics versus the Tactical Tactician Squad. Here's that's Jackie and Bobby Fulton against, obviously, Minoru Tanaka and Shinichi Funaki. Funaki's going to get the win there in 12. Blonde Bombers of Candido and Jericho. Going to team up for the first time against Kiyaki Kobayashi and Tatsumi Fujinami. Let's see how that team's going to work out. That would definitely suck if they don't have any type of chemistry. Fujinami's complaining loudly. Fuck him. Flash or Smash against Tenkoji. As Tenkoji going to beat Flash and Smash. Going to give them 20 minutes. I don't know how I feel about that. Boy, yeah, I guess we can. And the debuting El Dandy is going to be Joel Deaton. I fucking love El Dandy. He's it's crazy to think he's a 15-year vet at this point, but yeah, obviously, WCW, it's kind of like a meme at this point what they did with him, but like he legit was like one of the best like luchadors of the 90s for sure. But everyone just fucking it sucks because he was. Obviously, he wasn't going to be anything at WCW because they weren't going to, push him. But like he was super talented, like half that roster. Yeah, just that's just the way she goes sometimes. With that, but yeah, let's see the Young Lion matchup. I think we're back around to Kento Shiga. Yeah, we'll use Shinichi Nakano. Why not? Why not? Nakano getting the win. And, we'll definitely be using Nuki Sano and Osamu Nishimura as a team. So we'll probably do another junior tag match. We have like 3 of them on this card. But, that's just kind of the best idea we can do. So, since Gilbert and, since Brad Armstrong specifically still wants to put over Osamu Nishimura, we'll just run that match again. Why not? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta think smarter, not harder. But yeah, we'll have Osamu Nishimura beat Brad Armstrong again. Give him a little bit of time. Yeah, it should be a banger. Just like, the last match did pretty well. Should be the same here. Yeah, so now we could put that... That's crazy. That's the, before the co-main match, but... It is what it is. Yeah, we'll run the... we'll probably... Yeah, let's run the Star Lanes. Be a sellout in the Star Lanes. That's fun. Yeah, 3,500 sell out. There's Shinichi Nakano beating Kento Shiga. Cooled the crowd a little. So that's great. So this next match is going to cool the crowd a little as well. El Dandy, though. Starting off with a 54th of Dandy roll. Fuck yeah. The Hell Dandy's the man. Yeah. It's a good debut. Solid debut. We can work with that. 59 for the Blonde Bombers. And, Jericho's just fucking terrible. But, at least Candido's there to help him out a little bit. And Jericho's got a long way to go, obviously. He's at a different point. It's crazy. El Dandy has at least some popularity in Japan, so it works out. Whereas Jericho's starting at the bottom. But yeah, Candido with the Blonde Bombshell. Nice win. 932. Broken toe for Bright Renegades. Everyone just keeps on getting hurt, it seems like, in matches that involve Satoshi Kojima and Hiroshi Tenzan. As Tenzan gets the win, though, with that tombstone Tenzan driver, as Shinichi Funaki beating Jackie Fulton, the Rising Sun. Decent matchup here. Decent matchup. Yeah, I mean, just a point difference between the two teams. Yeah, well, again, that junior tag division, just tremendous. 68 for Osamu Nishimura and Nuki Sano against Brad Armstrong and Eddie Gilbert. Good team. Yeah, good team again for Nuki Sano and Osamu Nishimura. Good showing. Another win there for Osamu Nishimura. Good shit. 74 for the 6-man Super Generation Army against the Miracle Vines Alliance. This is all because of Doc and Albright and Junaki. I mean, even Kikuchi to an extent, but like Takeo Mori and Taz. Not even close, but actually 18 for Takeo Mori in 1935 over Taz, and 85 for the Holy Demon Army versus Kenta Kobashi, Masahiro Chono. Powerbomb no Dao Tashi combination from Taue on Chono, just the right decision for sure. Some good shit, yeah. I'll gladly take that. It's a good match. Good match. Nice night there. That really saved us, to be honest. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling. We're just running right through this tour. On to night 5 we go. Alright, night 5. Let's see what we get for this. As we're going to have the two, as far as the two teams, and the tag team title matchup facing off in singles competition this night. Eddie Gilbert and Stan Hansen. Eddie Gilbert was brought forward versus court, accusing failing to pick up his share of the tab on the shared rental car. It's the judge, Stan Hansen. He's back as the judge. Wonder what happened. To Funk had to step in, but found him guilty and sentenced to pay the full cost and reimburse his travel partners. Alrighty, so we got a big-ass 8-man tag with Fujinami, with Hashimoto, and it's only a 6-man. Never mind. Alrighty, so Kajimoto's going to get that win back over Orochi Hase. That's definitely not going to be the main. It's probably going to be Funk and Regal, as Regal's going to beat Terry Funk. What a banger that is, first of all. Second of all, I believe that's a first-time singles match meeting. It is. So that's fun. Hopefully they have good chemistry. Or just no negative chemistry. I'll just take that, to be honest. And then the Gladiator. What a win over Norman Smiley. Yeah, Norman's going to be super pissed by this, but this is exactly what you need to be doing, Norman. Help elevate the guys. I forgot that. I had to listen to some audio, and I had to unplug the the headset. There we go. Now you won't hear that again. So Hayabusa, Firecat, and Jinsei Shinzaki against Ultimo Dragon, Super Astro, and the Great Sasuke. This is a fun little 6-man here. Steal the show matchup as Sasuke is going to beat Jinsei Shinzaki. So yeah, this will probably be the top 4. Then Jericho's going to beat Joel Deaton. I'm sure this will just drive Joel Deaton out of the company. If I had to guess. I really want to find a partner for El Dandy, is the thing now. Do we have El Dandy and El Samurai team up? It's, as far as it's the Dandy Samurais. No, that's a shit name. Yeah, we'll see who they could face, where it could kind of work in our favor. Damon and Vampiro, Damon and, yeah, that's probably a good bet, to be honest. Yeah, it's a good shout. So we gave El Dandy the win in his first match. We'll squash that really quick, though, and have Vamp get the win. No, actually, let's have Damien get the win. Damien over El Dandy. Fuck yeah. Hopefully that's a decent little matchup, though. Fingers crossed. With that one. So yeah, now we just need... We'll add the Young Lion matchup. Which I believe we are back to Teo Kia. I believe. Kind of forget where we're at. Yeah, we just have Joshu beat him. We've done this before, yeah? Oh no. Never mind. First time meeting. Good shouts. I mean, that match is definitely gonna suck. So we gotta hopefully get us back on the right track. Is really the game plan here. Trying to think. They should go to Can-Am Express to at least get them on the card. Because I know they'll have a decent little matchup. Might even go with the Blonde Crushers. Yeah, because the Blonde Crushers, they are facing, as far as they you know, they got the Holy Demon Army, so we could have them take on either. Yeah, let's just have them take on Fuchi and Masato Tanaka. That works for me. I've done this before, yeah? No, first time meeting. Give him a little bit of time. Johnny Ace can get the win. Yeah, just all a decent little matchup. Not a bad night 5 show. It's definitely top heavy, you know, for sure. But there's some good stuff in here. I think there's a lot of things that are helping build our guys up, and that's kind of the name of the game, honestly. We're not really trying to put on these crazy shows on these tour shows. You know, it's not really necessary. As, yeah, we'll sell that out. And that is night 5 in the books. Let's run. Oh my god, a 27. Like that, Jericho's already getting better, it seems like. That's nice. He's already almost better than Joel Deaton is. Obviously, Deaton's got the morale issues and whatnot. This did not go well at all either. Jesus Christ. Brought the crowd even more down. 62 here. Samurai and El Dandy, they don't work as a team. Well, now we know. They almost outperformed him, though. So Damien gets the win over El Dandy. 72 for the 6th man of Firecat Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki against the Great Sasuke, Ultimo Dragon, and Super Astro as a Michinoku driver for the Great Sasuke over Jinsei Shinzaki. Good stuff, yeah. Hayabusa and Ultimo Dragon. 84's there, yeah. Solid stuff. 77. Wow, Fujinami just completely phones it in here. We'll have to get him back on the right track at least a little bit. Because I think if he's on a written deal, then like it won't matter. But if he's on a handshake deal, we might as well keep him happy for a little bit longer. But Fuchi and Tanaka, good little matchup here for them against Candido and Johnny Ace. Chris Candido almost was the best guy in this matchup, so that's fantastic. Candido's really coming along strongly here. Very pleased with that. And another 80 here as, yeah, he's still got a ways to go, this Mike Awesome, but he's getting there. He is getting there. And a 76 for the main event. Regoplex on Terry Funk. It's unfortunate that was worse than the Norman Smiley Gladiator matchup, but it's crazy. Really, after that shitty opener, we were doing pretty well. We were rocking and rolling for the most part. Just couldn't really get that great rating, unfortunately. But yeah, on to night 6 we go. Alrighty, night 6 as the little halfway point of the tour. It's always fun, but we have 6 matches pre-booked already, so this is going to be quite a breeze to book. We do have a backstage incident. I want to make sure we don't skip over that, as it's Taue passing on microphone work to Masato Tanaka. We also are going to be on FX now, so that's exciting. As far as that deal just happened, and we also, we now own FMW. I was trying to look and see, there we go. Oh, no, we can't do it, of course. This fucking game, as, yeah, so that's fun. FMW, it only costs like $45,000 to keep them open, so probably that was a drop in the bucket, to be honest. We could just use, like, a place to send some people, honestly. Our roster's so big, and it'd help out FMW, too, at the same time, so that's nice. The main event, now this is a bit of a conundrum, because this looks like... Okay, so yeah, it's Kobashi, Junakiyama, and Takeo Mori against Kawada, Fuchi, and Tanaka. Takeo Mori is going to beat Masato Tanaka. We'll just add that right now. Now, this is interesting, though. Stan Hansen and Johnny Ace are with Hayabusa and Firecat against Masato, Tiger Mask 3, Ultimo Dragon, Super Astro. So this is probably a better main, but both are solid matches. Tiger Mask 3 is going to get the win over Johnny Ace, though. We'll go ahead and do a little flip-flop, if we can. Well, no, we're good. Yeah, we'll just drop that down. Perfect. So now, there's this, yeah, I mean, that Chono Muto, Kiritawe Hiroshi Hase match. That's probably the main, to be honest now, as Chono's going to get that win over Taue. So now they've kind of split a bunch of wins during the tour. This has just been nuts. So yeah, this 6-man, Big Titan, the Gladiator, and Vampiro against the Can-Am Indian Express, as Vampiro's going to beat the Great Gamma. That's going to be 13 minutes. Blonde Bombers versus Hideki Ozaka and Satoru Ozaka. I think we're going to have this one be a Steel the Show match. Jericho's his pop's already in the 20s, so that's a good sign. I feel like that's perfect for him. He's getting better already. Set to Steal the Show. I feel like this is a good little Steal the Show matchup. Then Joel Deaton, he has put in his notice. Luckily, he's still going to work some dates for us, as Azuka's going to beat him. That's actually Izuka's considered recognizable, so that should at least do better than what we have been doing with Joel Deaton as of late. So that's nice. Then, yeah, well, let's go with the Young Lion. I think Timon Honda's up next, yep. Really would love to have El Dandy get a win. But I just know that match is gonna suck. Let's... Yeah, Sasuke. I mean, Sasuke could use the win. Potentially there. Wellington Wilkins Jr. could use it. Kira could use it. I haven't used Akira in a while. Yeah, let's give it to Akira. 10-minute matchup. Akira getting the win. So now, yeah, now we just have one more match. I would go with a singles, but I think we're just going to go with a normal tag, to be honest. Because I think, again, we're still going to look for that El Dandy tag team partner. Oh, yeah, let's exclude. I mean, Yuji Nagata. Let's just throw everything at him. Let's just kind of see what we got. We could also... Yeah, try Wellington Wilkins Jr., why not? Let's just kind of see is all. So we're going to go with Choshu and Kashinaka. We'll just do that. Give Kashinaka the win. He might outperform El Dandy. You never know. Sucks that we gave El Dandy the one win and now he's just kind of been losing. It's definitely not how you want to be doing things, but it is what it is. It's just not his time right now. Wow, we are going to be rolling, though, once we run Kanto. I mean, I guess we can right now. It's no big deal. Oh my, Hall Square. Yeah, close to a sellout if we run there. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, because the Komazawa Gymnasium, I mean, that'll definitely be a sellout. Actually, how much? Oh, it's a little bit more. So we might as well just run Komazawa Gymnasium as well. Alright. Well, this is a hell of a night. 61 for the opener, as Akira getting the win over Timon Honda. 9:48. Commentary gave that a boost. Nice job there. Suzuka beating Joel Deaton. Blockbuster hold in 9:38. 67. For Shiro Kashinaka and Riki Choshu over Wellington Wilkins Jr. and El Dandy. Yeah, Shiro Kashinaka did outperform El Dandy, but it was pretty close. Choshu, though, was god-awful. Unfortunately, there. 66. Jericho's in the 40s now. Just rolling right along. Him and Candido, decent little matchup there. Blonde bombshell for Candido, though. Not bad at all. 80 for the sixth man of Vampiro with the Gladiator Titans against the Great Gama and the K-Nam Express. Nail in the coffin for Vampiro there. As, yeah, Vampiro outperformed Big Titan. Again, Big Titan's kind of losing steam a little bit. At 80 for this sixth man. I'm glad this was not the main. As Takeo Mori beating Masato Tanaka with a lariat as Kawada and Kobashi. At least Kobashi was really off his game. Kawada just somewhat off his game. Takeo Mori's almost in the 60s, though. So that's a good sign there. And 87, goddamn. For this 8-man. It's a banger. For sure. It's a Tiger Mask 3 with the Moonsault over Johnny Ace. Myself with a 92. Stan Hayes with an 88. 83s and 82s from Hayabusa and Ultimate Dragon. Just a banger. An absolute banger. Ah, tough break there with Chono and Muto. Yeah, they had the excellent chemistry. At least they win, though, of course, because they're an actual team compared to Taue and Hase. And that was the right decision. That's just a tough card to really follow, to be honest. Like, every match just seemed like from, really, the co-main event, both of them could have been a main event any other tour day. That was massive, though. Massive show. On to night 7 we go. Alrighty, night 7. Another backstage incident. Is it going to be Oh my god, they just keep on helping out Masato Tanaka, does Akira Taue. That time microphone work. Ooh, that is a terrible main event, though. Ooh. I'm sure about to say, probably the previous show, yes. That makes sense, because that is a terrible main event. No idea why that's the main from last year. But the main event, we're going to have Masawa and Johnny Ace and Stan Hansen and Tiger Mask 3 have singles matches. Now, this is a big night. There's a lot of building here between, not this match, though, specifically, but Masawa's going to be Johnny Ace. Really, the big building is this. So Stan Hansen, this is going to look like a mugging at this point. This is not even going to look like a match. Hansen's going to go around the world with Tiger Mask 3. I mean, Koji Kanemoto's going to get bounced off the ring post. He's going to get some color. Stan Hansen's going to rip the mask up, like through the top. So it doesn't reveal his identity, but it just kind of really beats the shit out of him. For solid, I would say, I mean, we're going to even just have him dominate him, because this is basically what it's going to be. I mean, he's going to... Tiger Mask 3 is going to maybe start off with some offense, and just Stan Hansen's going to steamroll him and not let up the entire time. It's going to look like a goddamn massacre out there. We're really, milking that up. As far as... I wanted to really give not only just some... Sorry about that. As Theodore is trying to get into some leftovers, and I can tell that that audio is probably not going to be fun to hear. Trying to... There we go. Alright, he shouldn't be bothering that anymore. But, Hayabusa Firecat, Shinsei Shinzaki against the Blonde Squad. Nah, probably this. This Kawada, Tuko Scorpio, Great Sasuke against Kobashi, Wild Pegasus, D. Malenko matchup. This is a banger. Sasuke's going to beat Wild Pegasus, though, in 20. And then this 6-man, so... yeah, we don't need... Yeah, they'll have to be Dan Spivey. Yeah, that can't be Johnny Ace. So just a quick little fix. Not a big deal, but it kind of throws off the vibe a little bit. We'll have to get rid of Jinsei Shinzaki to make this work. We might just use Mitsuya Momoto. It's not a great replacement, but you get the gist of it. Oh yeah, Firecat was supposed to take the loss. Oh, also Johnny Ace was supposed to... Yeah, we'll just have Spivey beat. Yeah, Spivey's just going to beat Mitsuya Momoto. It sounds like he's still trying to get in there, so that's fun. Alright, but make this quick. So I can just do so. Now he's all over the place. I don't know what it is about this series, but he just always wants to be knocking over shit or making a menace, or making just any type of ruckus or noise in the background. Just great. But yeah, Deki Saka's going to beat Joel Deaton as well. Let's have the Young Lion matchup. Let's see what we get. As because again, I believe we are back to Kentaro Shiga. Yes. Yes. Let's see, trying to think. And we might just see Wellington Wilkins Jr. because he was pretty good in the tag match with El Dandy. Nice. So yeah, now we just have 2 more matches. And we should be good to go. Yeah, so the big thing here is just kind of getting, again, people that are not really featured on the final show on the card. So maybe like a Tactical Tactician squad, since Funaki is still cold. Might do something with that. Yeah, we'll probably do Shiro Kachidaka and then Shinichi Nakano. Just to see what they can do as a team. But Funaki's going to get the win there. Should be solid enough. Hopefully. Yeah, put that right before that 6-man. Which that 6-man, there's going to be... It's going to be a lot of heavy lifting in that 6-man. So yeah, we just need one more match. Yeah, we'll do another tag. It's always a safe bet. Do we go on the El Dandy hunt? That is the million... Oh, actually, let's just have Brad Armstrong and Eddie Gilbert again lose to... Oh, no, I think that's all squared away, actually. Just want to double check. Oh, no, he's still got one more match. I will just save it for the next tour. We'll just save it. But we will have them be involved in a match, because they are a hell of a junior tag team. So we can either go with... kind of want to go with Ogawa and Fuchi, to be honest. Well, that's a bit of a step up, but... I mean, this is a hell of a junior team. They might get a junior tag team title shot on the next potential tour. After the J-Cup. So I guess they have 2 tours from now, but... Inoki Sano gonna get the win. Makes sense. He's gonna be the best guy potentially in the match. Fuchi's the agent. Samakito, I guess. Yes, that will now go in between those 2 matches. Alrighty. Let's pick the venue, and night 7's in the books. I think we're gonna go back to either... Yeah, I guess we gotta run the Hiroshima Sun Plaza. Had to run here eventually. 59 for the opener. Wellington Wilkins Jr. getting the win. 10-16. 53 for Hideki Ozaka and Joel Deaton. Cooled the crowd a little bit there, but the building bomb from Hideki Ozaka. 9-50. 70 for Minoru Tanaka and Shinichi Funaki against Shinichi Takano and Shirakashi Tanaka. Decent little undercard matchup, but we'll definitely take the 70. 74. Yeah, for Hayabusa, Firecat, Mitsuya Yamamoto. Mitsuya Yamamoto's the shit. Spivey's off his game too. Look at, I mean, Chris Jericho is just leaps and bounds. And just every match, it seems like we booked him on this tour, he's getting better and better. He's almost in the 50s there. That's crazy. I mean, who would have thought that? It's just, it's wild to think where he started, to where he's already at. But Osamu Nishimura and Yuki Sano, getting the win over Masanobu Fuchi and Yoshinari Aragawa. Yeah, still the wrong team, getting the win there. But we're really pushing Yuki Sano and Osamu Nishimura in the right direction, I think. So far, they're a fun junior tag team. Nice match here for the 6-man here. Too Cold Scorpio doing well. Sasuke doing well. Yeah, it's a good match. Good match there. Thunder Firebomb for Sasuke over Wild Pegasus there. It's only 7-point difference between the two. Stan Hansen with the layered win after a mauling of poor Tiger Mask 3. Got the crowd buzzing for our main event, which is an 88 as Masao with the Tiger Driver with Johnny 8th. Solid stuff. We're kind of, with this Superpower Series tour, we've done a lot of, single matches as main events on the tour, which is very much not what the bread and butter is for, as far as the tour shows. I don't even think we've done, really a crazy, Super Generation Army, Holy Demon Army, 8-man or anything on this tour, which is kind of funny to think. But yeah, and now on to Night 8. We got... Alrighty, Night 8, as, we just keep on rolling with these matches. Here's Taue passing on Psychology to Masato Tanaka. So our main event, 8-man tag, it is Terry Funk with the Gladiator Titans and Dean Malenko against Norman Smiley, Johnny Smith, Steven Regal, and the Great Sasuke. As we're going to have the British Combat Club team get the win, mainly because of how well they have teamed, and even though Sasuke's there, really the unit of the British Combat Club getting the win, as Johnny Smith's going to beat Big Titan, just kind of makes sense from that perspective. Yeah, we're going to change this match. Instead of Taue and Fuchi, we're going to have it be Taue and Ogawa over Kyaki Kobayashi and Masahiro Chono. That way, Ogawa can get a win. There we go. A little 16-minute matchup, though. Nothing too crazy. We also could do this as the co-main. That's probably the better co-main, to be honest. Miracle Vine's connection against the Can-Am Express. Doc's going to beat him. That's crazy. Yeah, obviously this was more of a earlier part in the save matchup. They had traded some wins during the that first year. Other than that, that's the last time they've had a tag match. That's 4 years in the making. The trilogy, as Doc's going to get the win. That is a huge win, though, nonetheless. Then Chono and Kyaki Kobayashi against, obviously, the Holy Demon Army. Just saw that match getting added. Then Sayama with Tenkoji gets Bill Anderson, Flash or Smash. Sayama's going to get the win, hopefully over Bill Anderson. We're just trying anything to team up with Tenkoji. And Holy Demon Army against Eddie Gilbert and Joel Deaton. Masato Tanaka is going to beat Joel Deaton there. We're going to try everything we can to squeeze every ounce of, Eddie Gilbert's going to be pissed. And we'll be fine. We will be fine. We can smooth that over. So yeah, I believe now, way back to Timon Honda. Don't think so, yeah, because literally, Thursday rather. Yeah, okay, Tokyo. There we go. So, might go with Takano here. No, we've been pretty straightforward with that. Might just go with Super Strong Strings, how unimportant. Might just, that makes sense. Might even go with Kinsuke Sasaki. Not a bad call, to be honest. Kinsuke Sasaki's the man. 10-minute matchup, yeah. Nice little match for Kinsuke. It's always nice to get your reps in. Always nice. So I think we need a Steal the Show match. Actually, no, I don't don't think so. I think this is a Steal the Show match. Yes. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure that's not that. Okay, yeah, it's not. Perfect. Let's see here. So, yeah, we have we could have Kobashi and Kikuchi against Kawada and some. No, actually, no, we can't even do that because Kawada's got nobody the team was. Let's go with. Yeah, let's try Stan Hansen and Jericho as a team. After, Stan Hansen brutally destroyed Tiger Mask 3, we'll have Jun Akiyama to Karamori. I think that's fair. I was thinking about maybe a little revenge here for Stan Hansen and or over Stan Hansen and Jericho, for the Super Generation Army team. Not a bad call. Not a bad call. Yeah, let's have Jun Akiyama beat Jericho. I think that's the right decision. We'll see how that plays out, though. Because that's kind of the same idea. With both these matches are kind of the same, under the same breath. Just want to make sure Takeo Mori is in the Super Generation Army. Okay, yes, because I was wondering why. I think it's because they're an actual team compared to Jericho and Hansen. Yeah, so. Trying to think what else we can book here. Actually, let's go Johnny Ace and Candido against Kikuchi and Masawa. I don't think they have any chemistry, Masawa and Kikuchi, from what I remember. But this is mainly to get Candido a win over Kikuchi, which that's a big win for Candido, but we're really trying to push him in the right direction. Nice. Yeah, we'll have it follow Chono, and yeah. I like this card a lot, actually. This actually looks like a tour show. It's nice to see. Nice to get back into the roots. See, we got Kensuke Sasaki, though, with a very good performance there for 77. We'll take that Northern Lights bomb for Kensuke over Teo Kia. That got a 68. 64 for Masato Tanaka and Masanobu Fuchi. Yeah, they did not like the Masato Tanaka got the win, but fuck them. Tanaka shouldn't even be a young lion at this point. Like, he's been with the company a long time. Seems like he's been there since 92, but don't think that's been the case. Probably 93 or 94 at the latest, even then. It's almost 4 years, or almost 2 years. 2 to 3 years. But Sayama's going to beat Bill Anderson with the diving headbutt. Sayama and Scott Norton, the 61s, pulling this one through, because, yeah, that match kind of sucked. For a Steal the Show match, especially. Or, no, that wasn't... yeah, that was the Steal the Show match, actually, I think. So that's embarrassing. Brad Reddickins was seething after the match, almost got injured by a Tenzan botch. Yeah, Hansen and Jericho. Jericho's in the 50s. That's nuts. Wow. Kind of the wrong decision. We should have just stuck with our guns. And an Hansen Jericho win. That's crazy. Wow. Goddamn. An 81 for Chono and Kiyaki Kobayashi. There's Ogawa and Taue. Is Ogawa tapping out Kiyaki Kobayashi there, 15:45. 82 for Masawa and Tiger, and about to Tiger Mask 3. Masawa and Seo Shikuchi against the Blonde Crushers. Really just trying to build the anticipation in Tiger Mask 3's return, really, because we're going to try to play it up a little bit. That he's not going to be on the show for a little bit. Yeah, good stuff, though. That's a good little match. And 84 for the Miracle Vines connection against the Can-Am Express. It's a banger. Yeah, Derek Gordy doing very well here still because of the chemistry boost and whatnot. But I got the crowd hotter for our main event. Backdrop driver for Dr. Death over Dan Crawford. Ooh, 79. That did not hit what I wanted, but some good performances. Dean Malenko, best guy in the match. Regal and Smiley with the 81s. Terry and the Gladiator with 75s. Some good stuff. Death Valley Bomb for Johnny Smith over Big Titan. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. I can't believe it, though. We only have, 3 tour shows left. 9, 10, and 11. That's crazy. Just feel like we just sat down to record. We're really kind of flying through this. I know because we have the Joel Deaton, putting guys over, so that's one match on the card that we add, and then you obviously have your Young Lion matchup, so that's 6 matches, just like that. So you only have to add like 2. It's just, it's nice. Oh, I kind of want to see what the Slamboree card's looking like. I know we haven't really looked at any cards in the database in a bit. Ron Simmons against Luger, Wyndham and Rick Rude against Vader. I feel like Austin should be teaming with Rick Rude, and then Wyndham should be teaming up with Vader. I love how Tommy Rich is teaming up with Sting and Cactus Jack. Oh, Dusty Rhodes beats Sid? I don't think Dusty Rhodes should be beating anybody in 1996, to be fair. Yeah, that's... especially Sid. Steamboat and Mr. Hughes. I can't believe Mr. Hughes is doing a 75 in that match, to be honest, but... it's intriguing. Oh my god, Elegante and Ricky Morton? How is Elegante getting a 58? That is nuts. This is a banger, though. Bobby Eaton and El Hijo del Santo? Damn. Damn. That's crazy. Kevin Nash is still like a pre-show, like undercard guy in this, because obviously by this point, literally the NWO, like they become official the next month at Bash of the Beach. That's crazy to kind of think how different the landscape is in this mod. That's why that really puts things into perspective when you think of it like that. Oh, that's what they're building towards it right here. It's foreshadowing. Oh my god, who's the third man? Because I don't even think... there's Theodore. It doesn't matter. We'll speculate afterwards, but that's wild. Alrighty, night 9. We are almost there to the finish line. And this is where we're starting to really stretch out the tour a little bit. Because we're really going to try to start pushing guys as far as that are not really on the final show. But we are going to have this little 6-man in the main event, as Drew Akiyama's going to beat Eddie Gilbert in 20 minutes. And then probably this Terry Funk, Dean Malenko, Wild Pegasus versus Steven Regal, Too Cold Scorpio in the Great Sasuke matchup, as Funk's going to beat Sasuke. Probably have him beat Too Cold Scorpio, to be honest. I think that's the better option. That's a fun match, though. Fun match there. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think we're going to go with this match, though. Blonde Bombers against the Fantastics. Candido's going to get the win in that one. It's going to give him 18 minutes. Fujinami, Nuki Sano, Osamu Nishimura against the Tactical Technician Squad. Steal the show matchup is Funaki. Going to get another one. Funaki just keeps on getting pissed that he keeps on having to lose. Which is fine, because he's not at that level anymore. Yuji Nagata's going to beat Joel Deaton. That match will suck, because Nagata's not over enough. But, again, we got to get people over. Joel Deaton's put in his notice, so this is half of this tour, then the other half of the other tour will be his last run with us. Hell of a run, though, to be honest. I mean, he got a good couple of years out of it. Not bad at all. 4 years? Yeah, no, not a bad run at all. Not bad at all. I really want to book El Dandy, but I don't know, again, who we should have him team with. Have him and Super Strong Machine be the Super Strong Dandies. Yeah, we're going to do that. We at least got to try. We have done nothing with Super Strong Machine, so we might as well at least try and do something. They're both unimportant, so I don't even know why. I don't even know why we were going to try. Oh, gosh. Yeah, well, Tenkoji. This is just to give Tenkoji a win over Super Strong Machine, really. Really Kojima, specifically. Try and get him unrecognizable. Good shit. Good shit there. Yeah. Now the Young Lion matchup. Which I believe we're back to Kento Ishida. Sounds about right. Oh no, Tomonanda. Tomonanda is the main man for this one. Yeah, let's give Firecat. Try to give Brady Boone a win if we can. This be the perfect time really to do that. I feel like he's been getting his ass beat for a hot minute now. Yeah, Firecat gonna get the win. Sucks that he can't really work anymore, because I really like Brady Boone, but he just kind of can't work anymore. We might send him to FMW. I've sent a couple of guys already down. The MMA, or not MMA, but just Herman Renting and Willie Peters, the Dutch kickboxers. We'll probably send some more down. Probably more people from like Akio Sato that we'll probably never use, or Probably send Anoa'i down, O'Hara down, and just, stuff like that. Maybe Hanaga even. Let's go Terry Gordy and Taz against. Let's go with Flash Smash. Yeah, why not? Fun little tag match. Give him 16. Let's say, I don't think we've done this before. We'll give that to Scott Norton. I'm trying to remember when Scott Norton's IWGP Heavyweight Champion, because it's got to be coming up, because he had the belt. He brought it to Nitro. I think that was 98. Yeah, it had to be 98, because I don't think it was 97. So it's coming up. It's coming up for sure. Yeah, let's bump it up to about right there. Yeah, I think it's a good spot for it. Good spot for it. Yeah, I guess the Nakajima Sports Center. Sure. Wow, 95. I read that right? Wow, that's crazy. That is pretty nuts. Firecat, though, beating Tomonada with the moonsault in 9:36. Decent little opener. Yep, Yuji Nagata with a 48. 38 for Joel Deaton. Crossface for Nagata. 64 for El Dandy and Super Strong Machine against Satoshi Kojima and Hiroshi Tenzan as the reverse pile driver from Kojima on Super Strong Machine. A 70 for Osamu Nishimura, Nuki Sano, and Tatsumi Fujinami against Otani, Funaki, and Minoru Tanaka. Yeah, Tatsumi Fujinami just has been pissing me off as of late with how he's been treating us as far as how we're booking him. What a scumbag. It has Taz and Terry Gordy losing to Scott Norton and Brad Rannigans. Brad Rannigans was off his game. This could have been a little closer if Brad Rannigans was off his game, but definitely the wrong team wins, looking at those stats now. But, yeah, Taz, decent. He just has never hit that ceiling, unfortunately. Just kind of capped at 50. But we tried. We gave it our fucking damnedest to try and get him over. It's Candido and Jericho. The Blonde Bombers beating the Fantastics as Candido again carrying this one. Jericho's struggling still, but for his first ever tour, definitely nothing to be ashamed of or anything. He's been fantastic for us in his debut tour. I mean, Taz has been here since the beginning, and he's still only at a 53. So Terry Funk beating Tuco Scorpio the Pile Driver. Dean Malenko almost in the 90s there. Dean's just fantastic, of course. This is Wrestler of the Year era, Dean Malenko, 1996. That was his year for sure. He was pound for pound the best, day in and day out. So I mean, those Nitro matches, because they gave him a little bit of time in '96. It definitely changed once they got into like '98. They started skimming down on those cruiserweight matches, but like the '96, '97 Nitros, like they gave him some time. It's pretty awesome. The six-man tag is an 80 as the Super Nation Army beating Stan Hansen, Brad Armstrong, and Eddie Gilbert. Our main event, Hansen with an 88, 86 from Misawa. It's kind of crazy Stan Hansen did that well. But yeah, that was good stuff. Nice return for Tiger Mask 3, though. He's been off for a bit. Really built that up. Let's say he's I wouldn't say he's bandaged up, but he's definitely maybe taped up. Yeah, probably just taped up a little bit. Still, showing the effects of that brutal beating from Stan Hansen. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So now we're in the double digits. We just have the final two tour shows. And then we'll be on to the final show to see how that Superpower Series tour concludes. Alrighty, night 10 is, at least we have a main event, I believe, that 8-man tag. Oh, come on. Mike Awesome, you can't be doing that. Oh, well, he's gonna get fined. Jesus, turn it up. Wasted on drugs. Well, he's in the Gladiator Titans matchup. Fucking god damn it, man. Oh, just... Fuck. Joel Deaton, though, was brought forward as court, accused of making a mess backstage and not cleaning it up. I mean, he's pissed off because he's leaving. He feels like he can do whatever he wants here. That's not how this works. So that Gladiator Titans matchup, we'll just have it be Big Titan and Terry Funk now, I guess, just to save face. Yeah, and that still works out, though, for the finish, so no problem there. So yeah, the Holy Demon Army, Super Generation Army, we finally get a fucking 8-man between the... And it's not even... Wait a minute. Let's have Kobashi, first of all, be in this fucking match. Jesus Christ. The Tiger Master, he's gonna get the win. Yeah, over Okawa. Jesus, Murphy. Just, what a shit show. What do you mean it's already... Oh, it's already there. Never mind. I'm like, this can't be. Yeah, it's an interesting 8-man. Yuki Sano, Sama Nishimura. Oh, that's right. We can't use Kiyoshi Tamara. Because he is doing that MMA training, so we must have added that before I knew that. Might throw in... Yeah, let's just throw El Dandy in there and see if anyone's going to notice. Yeah, I mean, we should probably have Nuki Sano, or, not Nuki Sano, probably should have Sama Nishimura beat Brad Armstrong here. Perfect. One of these things is not like the other. As far as with El Dandy involved in that matchup. Yeah, this Big Titan Terry Funk match, I guess I could go above that. Have the tag match be the co-main, maybe. Yeah, the Blonde Squad against Doug Furnace, Dan Crawford, and the Grey Gamas of the Can-Am India Express. Jericho's going to beat the Grey Gama. We're trying everything to get him over. So this was going to be El Dandy versus Joel Deaton. They will not be anymore. Let's just give it to... Don't want to give it to Firecat again. Let's give it to Eddie. Eddie can always use a win. Good shit. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're all over the place with this show. But we'll get it figured out, though. In due time. In due time. And now Shiga. Yeah, Wellington Wilkins Jr. I feel like we've already done this before, yeah? Didn't mean hit the tournaments page. Yeah, did this night 7. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. It's crazy how over he is, to be honest. For just being recognizable. Yeah, I might use El Samurai here. I believe this was also relatively recent. Yeah, the Champion Carnival, but... Yeah, might as well do it again here. Might as well. We know it's going to be a decent little match. Hell yeah. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, we'll need to steal the show match, I believe. Yeah, I mean, we got Hase. Let's go Hase and Kensuke Sasaki against Chono and Hashimoto. So I'll have Hashimoto get the win. He's going to beat Kensuke Sasaki. Obviously, you know, we're keeping Muto off TV because, well, not off TV, but off the tour for a little bit to, you know, really build anticipation to be like, where the fuck's he at? And the big reveal of the Great Muta character being back, which would be crazy because I'm trying to, I'm trying to think when was his first time doing it in Japan. I think it's the Hogan match. It might be a little sooner than that. Because it might be the tag with Sting and him against the Steiner brothers. That was 92. So yeah, it was either 92, 93. So it's been a couple of years. So it should be, you know, as far as a fresh match. Or not a fresh match, a fresh thing. Yeah, we'll have Super Astro. Nah, maybe not Super Astro. Yeah, let's go. Tough decisions. Tough decisions here. Let's get the headhunters on the card. Why not? It's kind of been blanking a little bit. That was the first time I really struggled to get that, another match out there. We got it eventually. We'll go with a connection too. This should be a banger. This probably hasn't happened in a hot-ass minute. Yeah, this was 93. Megalon's Connection won that night. This time they will get the win. Terry Gordy can take the loss. Even though Doc is going to do very, very well for himself in this match. And they'll probably outperform him, to be honest. Just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. That's honestly probably going to be better. So I'm going to flip that. Make sure we're not running Kanto. Or just even there, too. Sendai Sun Plaza it is. Alrighty. Here we go. 61 for the opener. El Samurai with the Samurai Bomb. 10-10. Decent little matchup there. 66 for Black Tiger 2 and Joel Dean. Hey, they have great chemistry. So Joel is Black Tiger 2. Eddie Guerrero, of course, getting the win with the Glory Special on 933. 79 for the Blonde Squad against the Can-Am Indie Express. Yeah, Jericho almost outperformed the Great Gama. Again, first fucking tour. Lion Tamer for Jericho. It's a good win. Good win for sure. 74 for the 6. I can't believe El Dandy was almost on the same level as Nishimura and Satoru Sam. Another guy, his first tour doing very well for himself. Yeah, some interesting stuff. Decent little matchup there. So Sama Nishimura getting the submission win over Brad Armstrong. Through the third straight win for him in this tour. Or Brad Armstrong as Regal and Johnny Smith beating Terry Funk, Big Titan. Regal stretch there on Big Titan. Yeah, just makes sense from that perspective. It's a good little matchup, though. Yeah, in 83, this was definitely better. I'm glad this was a little higher. As a great tag match. Got the crowd hotter. You love to see it. Head on our 8 with the diving leg drop on Terry Gordy. Should have gave that to B, since he was almost better than Terry Gordy, but still. It's a banger, that one. Wow, 93. For Kensuke Sasaki and Hiroshi Hase against Shinya Hashimoto and Masahiro Chono, as Hashimoto with the jumping spike DDT in 20 minutes. It's good shit there. And 84 for the Holy Demon Army versus Super Generation Army, the 8-man as Tiger Mask 3 with the Moonsault on Ogawa. It's good stuff. Good stuff for sure. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alrighty. Now our final tour show. It is finally here. Let's see how it runs. Alrighty, so we have the two teams of the Junior Tag Team Title matchup going to be facing off in a singles matchup, and then a Kawada Masato Tanaka against Kenta Kobashi KO Mori matchup. Brad Armstrong. He was put over the Great Sasuke next. My god, Brad Armstrong just putting everybody over. What a pal. So, main event's probably this. I know it shouldn't be, probably, but as far as the, we're building up to the title match between, obviously, Kobashi and Kawada. But Kawada's going to get the win. He's going to beat TKO Mori in 20 minutes. And, Fighting World Choshu against the American Violence Alliance, maybe? Yeah, this is a banger. Albright's going to get the win. And this is where the interference causing that one, not by Kaiji Muto, but by the Great Muta. And it's time to bring out the Great Muta. Load, yeah. Let's see which one we want to use, though. There's so many different paints, I'm sure it's going to take forever to load the picture pack, but, man, we just have a lot of options we could use. We'll just, Great Muta. See if we'll go by year, if that'll help us out a little bit, just to kind of get a better... Oh, wow, no, it is not by year. So that will be... Oh, no, there's one there, 99, which that's a little too late for us. Obviously, like NWO era. That's a awesome-ass picture, though. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Muta. Yeah, we'll just stick with what we got. Mid-90s look. Yeah, we'll just stick with that, because I really don't want to... I like that look, but I just don't think it's going to work. I think the red and the black just works out way better than, like, the NWO paint. Yeah, that will work. That will work. Kind of crazy. There's not more... I guess we could go with the USA ones, but even that, that's terrible pictures, to be honest. Yeah, well, I'll just keep it as that. No, it's not a new alter ego. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So we got that figured out. Now, Firecat Ultimo Dragon. Steal the show matchup. Firecat will be losing to Ultimo Dragon, of course. Now, Hayabusa Super Astro probably should be the co-name, but because of the Muta debut for UJPW, just makes sense to have that as high as it is. And then Joel Eaton losing to Akitoshi Saito. We're just trying anything to get Akitoshi Saito over, honestly, at this rate. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of singles matches on this card, by the looks of it. I believe we are back to Tomoe Honda. I think so. Nope, Teoki. Oh yeah, we might just go with Tenzan here. Just play it safe. Let's have Sasuke beat Brad Armstrong while we're thinking about it. We'll have Sasuke and 2 Cold Scorpio beat Brad Armstrong and Eddie Gilbert. The poor Eddie Gilbert getting thrown into this. Kind of funny we've kind of made an impromptu team with Sasuke and 2 Cold Scorpio now. But mainly I was just doing it because both guys need a partner, but also because, 2 Cold Scorpio and Wild Pegasus, they have their history. But, yeah, this works out. This works out. 11-minute matchup. Yeah, make sure we split that there. If we can get another tag match, that'd be great. Yeah, we'll just have, we might go with the Can-Am Express, actually, against Yuji Nagata, and have Nagata team with, somebody that's kind of on this lower end of things. Maybe, Azuka? That's not a terrible option. Yeah. Fuck it. Can-Am Express versus Azuka and Yuji Nagata. We'll have Doug Furnace get the win. Good shit. Hopefully nobody gets hurt, but even if they do, most of these guys are not on the final show. So just all gonna work out. Let's make sure we don't run Kanto is all I asked for. That's good. I'm glad we checked that. Walking up Professional Gym. We're good to go. Let's run it. 56 for the opener. Tenzan beating Teo Kia with the Anaconda Vice. And 10:25. I got a 56. Ooh, yeah, this should have been the opener. Never mind. Death Brand from Akitoshi Saito over Joel Eaton. Jesus Christ, I got a 36. 72, though, for the junior tag match of 2 Cold Scorpio and the Great Sasuke against Eddie Gilbert and Brad Armstrong. Thunder Fire Powerbomb from the Great Sasuke there. 79 for Dan Crawford and Doug Furnace against Yuji Nagata and Azuka. German Suplex from Doug Furnace on Yuji Nagata. 75 for Firecat and Ultimo Dragon. Ultimo Dragon with the Dragon Sleeper in 9:36. And then Hayabusa over Super Astro with the Falcon Arrow. Almost an 85-plus match. That would have been really special to see. But Hayabusa getting the win. 81 for the Fighting World of Choshu against Miracle Von's Alliance and the Grey Buddha. Attacking Hase. Honestly, it's pretty simple of an interference. We're going to go from underneath the ring. And Hase turns. Muda missed him on the outside. And they just kind of brawl out of the arena. Type of thing. Muda, just kind of... There's some color involved. It turns into a bit of a bloodbath for a little bit. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Really get some color in there. Build up to their match. This is going to be a war between those two. And then, 87 here. So Kawada and Masato Tanaka beating the Takeo Mori Kid Kobashi team. Figured that they were going to be the better team, but it's nice to see Masato Tanaka's only a couple of points below Takeo Mori. So that's nice to see. Not a bad match. Not a bad show. Yeah, we'll gladly take that. That was not a bad tour at all. Not bad at all. Now on to the final show. As, man, what a Super Power Series tour. I'm super excited to see how this all plays out. I think we've built up the matches pretty well. A lot of matches that I think have had a little bit more fire to them than what they usually have. I think that comes with just the amount of shows we're running, but also I think the direction we're going as well helps out a lot. But I think it's the next show, or next day. So yeah, we're going to stop the recording and we'll be back for the final show. Alrighty, as for the Super Power Series, we won't be running U2 America. I know we'll be running Nippon TV and FX, which is nice. We're in the small category now in the US, which that is pretty wild. Pretty wild. Imagine watching All Japan on FX in the late 90s. That would be, what a treat. Oh, that's crazy. Again, Kawada, Kobashi, the return, as far as for these men at the Super Power Series. Yeah, no, that's wild. Absolutely wild. And Masawa and Terry Funk, which main event, and then Masawa and Kobashi. Yeah, it's crazy to think that we've been, like, that show, our first one, is still the best one we've ever done. Maybe until now. Who knows? But Taz, Spark 4 versus Court, accused of forgetting to shake another worker's hand when entering the locker room. As the judge stands and found him guilty and sends him to buy drinks right after the show. Then TEW passing on psychology to Masato Tanaka. Let's make sure we're in the Tokyo Dome for this one. Oh my god, 77,000 people. Can you imagine? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, main event, of course, Kawada Kobashi. And what do you know? Kawada does it again, beating Kobashi on the Superpower Series show, but also, for the first time, is a unified Grand Heavyweight Champion. What a win for Kawada. Well-deserved. And he is the third champion of that reign. As that's a big win. Big win. I'm very pleased with how we've done that unified Grand Heavyweight title. Very, very pleased with how that's went. Then Terry Funk and the Gladiator against the British Combat Club. They get another win. What's this, their 8th defense? They've been incredible. 6th defense. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Norman's going to beat Terry Funk, though, in 25 minutes. Sasuke and Dean Malenko, as Dean Malenko will retain. Should be a banger, though. I think Sasuke's going to bring his working boots, that's for sure. Chono and Taue for the All-Asia Heavyweight title, which Taue's going to retain again. He's went through Muto, and he's went through Chono. Maybe he's going to look for Hashimoto next to sweep the Three Musketeers. Hansen and Johnny Ace against Masawa and Tiger Mask 3. Their first defense is not successful, and we have new All-Asia Tag Team Champions. Our first titles change hands tonight there, as that is, because they've been champs for 84 days. Not a single defense. Just, literally, Big Van Vader and Two Cold Scorpio kind of had the same run, but they dropped them in April because, or I don't even think, they just dropped them in April because, I think it was because Vader, or mainly because Two Cold Scorpio wasn't booked on the Champion Carnival is why that happened. That's just wild. Wild to think, but yeah, Stan Hansen, though, getting the win over Tiger Mask 3. Now, the idea of that match, breaking it down, after the match, Hansen and Johnny Ace, they, as far as, they're putting the boots to Masawa and Tiger Mask 3, but it turns into a 2-on-1, and Hansen, we're going to have this be an angle, rips off the mask, Tiger Mask 3, and just kind of throws it over his, I wouldn't even say he throws it over his shoulder, because that wouldn't really make any sense. I'm trying to think what would be a good kind of visual for this. Because I kind of would love to see him tie it to, like, the bull rope. But I don't know if that'd take too long for him to actually do. I guess it'd be pretty simple enough. But basically, with Johnny Ace, they're waiting in the back. The Blonde Squad is, and Hansen gives it to Candido and Jericho, and they're kind of making fun of it, wearing it, and just kind of laughing about it. Just really rubbing in the face of Koji Kanemoto, really, and the Tiger Mask kind of lineage too, in a way. But yeah, we'll have Kanemoto be selling. Yeah, we'll do overness for Masawa. Actually, we'll do star quality for them, and then Jericho and Candido, we can go with acting, I guess. We're really going, like, all out with kind of this angle. We really don't go that far in when it comes to them, but this is a big deal. It's a big, this is personal now. We're getting personal with it, with Stan Hansen. He's really, I don't know what it is with the umbrage of Tiger Mask 3, but he definitely has a vendetta with him. Junior Tag Team title matchup, Hayabusa and Firecat against Ultimo Dragon Super Astro. Super Astro and Ultimo Dragon will retain, of course. Firecat's going to be hating that one. I have to put him over. Yeah, this was going to be the opener, but I changed my mind on it, so that's why that's there. No, that's still there, never mind. As Great Muta beating Roshiase, of course. Now, usually, with a Great Muta match, it's very much different than Kaiju Muto match. It's a completely different psychology. It's a completely different entity in itself. It's a little bit more Western style. It's a little bit more physical, a little bit more brawling on the outsides. There's going to be some color. There's going to be some crazy shit going on. You're going to get the mist. You're going to get the whole shebang, and that's what you're going to get with Hase here. We're going to stretch it out a little bit. So that way it's 20 minutes, because most of the time with a Great Muta match, kind of the perfect blend for it is around like 13 to 15 minutes. That's kind of when I think of like the Jinsei Shinzaki match, or the Hase matches, or even the Onita match. They were around that length, and that's kind of what was the main gist of it. Besides the Hogan match, they actually went a little bit longer than normal. But yeah, that should be a fire match, though. Yeah, you're gonna get some color. You're gonna get some the mist. Really, the idea of reopening that cut from the earlier night within the tour, and it's gonna be a war. There's no bones about it. That will be a bloodbath. And the Steel Show matchup is Jericho's going to beat Masato Tanaka. That is a huge win, first of all. But yeah, Dan Spivey kind of a bit out of his element because he's the biggest guy in this match. So really it comes down to like Masato Tanaka and Dan Spivey being kind of the heavy hitters of that, which is going to be unique. But yeah, that's the card. I think we're going to run it. I don't think we'll add a pre-show or anything. Let's get down to business. 77 for the opener. It's Jericho tapping out Masato Tanaka with the Lion Tamer. Still only a 50, but that's a solid start for his first tour. Solid start. Ogawa and Fuchi were the best guys in the match, though. Shout out them. Tremendous stuff there. 96. Holy shit. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Muta Lock from the Great Muta. He gets the win over Hiroshi Hase. So 92 for Hayabusa and Firecat against Super Astro and Ultimo Dragon. Obviously, the Ultimo Dragon Super Astro team. They're just, as a junior tag team goes, they're like one of the best we'll ever have. They're just fantastic. At 94, as we have new All Asia Tag Team Champions. Which, yeah, I mean, Stan Hansen and Johnny Ace, just hell of a team there. Tiger Mask 3 and Masawa, though, a great team as well, with that excellent chemistry. And Masawa with a 96, or 98 rather. Stan Hansen with a 96. Just Johnny Ace was kind of the weakest link there, which was interesting. Yeah, the color, the ripping of the mask, that did well. that was some good stuff. Good stuff there. We'll see how oh my god, 99 for the All Asia Heavyweight title matchup. Interesting here. As, Chono outperformed him. That was nuts. Yeah, that was great. I was not expecting a 99 from these two. That's crazy. I mean, good luck with the junior title match now. Yeah, 91. It was a good performance from Sasuke, though. With 83, I was really happy for him. Texas Clover Leaf win for Dean Malenko in 26-15. Second defense for his unified World Junior Heavyweight title reign. There, as now our co-main event, fucking 98. That is very impressive for having Mike Awesome being involved with a 72. But Terry Funk submitting to the Norman Conquest. Hell of a match, though, obviously, with Regal and Smiley. Great team, and they're killing it there with their 6th defense of our main event. Every time I'm just like, this is going to be the 100. Here we go. It can't deliver. I cannot believe Taue and Jonah was the best match on that card. That was not expecting that at all. Tetsuya Kawada, though, is your winner in the new Unified Grand Heavyweight Champion. And he wins with the Kawada Driver. What a win. What a show. We're getting closer and closer to having the full show be nothing but light blue. We're getting so close. I knew that angle wasn't going to do well, but the opener even still could have been like in the 80-plus range. That's crazy, though. Everything else is like 90 and above. That's what happens, though, when you're 4 years into the save and you have the roster we have. Literally just like, oh, what would happen if you take New Japan and All Japan in the mid-90s and put them together in one company? Like, yeah, you'd have some pretty banging, some pretty kick-ass banger shows, and that's exactly what's happening here. But again, the Taue Chono match being the best match on the card, did not see that coming. Didn't even see the tag title matchup being the second best on the card. I thought for sure it was going to be Kawada and Kobashi being number 1. And honestly, the Muta and Hase or even Dean and Sasuke being the second. But yeah, I mean, that was awesome. Very, very proud of the boys there. Again, I can't believe it was a 94. And we still can't top that first show. But my God, I mean, just, Yeah, I feel like we have to put over Taue and Kawada. I know it's kind of weird to, or Taue and Chono rather, because they've just been fantastic. But yeah, the Holy Demon Army being the heavyweight champions, both the Unified and the All Asia, so that's just a great kind of tidbit for them. Trying to think who to put over as well. Yeah, I mean, I guess either Norman or Regal, because they were like 99, 98. Yeah, we'll go Regal. Hell of a show. Couldn't be prouder of the boys. As that will do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and we will catch you guys next time for the J Cup. And, that's going to be quite the tournament. It usually always is. Obviously, it's our, longest show, and the guy who wins it, he's fucking earned it. He's got to beat some of the best juniors in the world, and that's no difference here. With this, I thought about having 2 shows, having a qualifying show, that way kind of we can use kind of like everybody, and then run the actual tournament, but I think we're just going to stick with the one night gimmick. But that's a solid idea in theory. Potentially in the future we might do that just to change up the format a little bit. But yeah, that is, you're already at the halfway point of 96. We are just rolling right along. Joel Deaton's going to be gone, definitely by the time the J Cup rolls around, so that was his last hurrah that tour. Surprised Mike Awesome's got morale issues, but yeah, we are super pleased with how everything has played out so far in 96. We've done a really good job. We're making money, which is always awesome to see. Sure, it's not a whole lot, but also we are still paying a lot of money to a lot of different people that I wish we weren't. But yeah, I mean, that's the nature of the beast, though. When you have a roster like this, sometimes you're going to give guys a lot. Yeah, because we're paying about $2.5 a month. That's a lot of money. But our sponsorship income is almost $1 million just in itself. So that's really nice to see. If we can get a bigger stadium, bigger venue, we'd be perfect. We'd be rolling. If that national stadium would have got built instead of 2020, it got built in 96, yeah, we'd be killing it. But it's the way she goes. But yeah, thank you all, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.